Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at variable action heroes Roronoa Zoro. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right. I'm not really sure, but the name will be in the title and also the description. This video is brought to you courtesy of lighttake.com. It's lighttake.com. That link will be in the video description. So if you're interested in maybe a figure, this exact one, or one that's kind of similar like it, you just want to see some different styles. They have all different types of stuff on their website. So they sent this to me so I can kind of show it off, spotlight it to you guys. If you like seeing stuff like this, a little bit different on my channel, you want to see some more stuff that they have on their website, go ahead and let me know in the comments and let them know. Go check them out. So anyways, getting into the figure itself, I want to give you guys a little 360. This thing has quite a bit of articulation. It's got a ton of ball joints, quite a few accessories as well. They're done different than some of the other figures that are about this size. This guy he's taller than an SH Figuarts figure, but he's smaller than a Play Arts Kai. Let me just grab something real quick that I have here. This is a Star Wars Elite series, which is Darth Vader, and he's about 7 inches, maybe 7 1/4. So you can see that he is actually a little bit taller than Darth Vader there. So just for size comparison. As far as accessories, he does come with 4 heads, so we'll just kind of leave that one there. He's got the closed mouth, and you can see just the hair, and we'll get a closer look at that. Then he also has this one here, which is pretty much the same, except for he's like screaming. So he's got his mouth open. You can see the teeth in here. So the bottom and the top are painted white. You got the red in there. And just getting a little bit better look at this, you can see there's a scar going over here. And then also on the front of the face, it's kind of like a little bit tanner. You can even see it on the figure here, just where it's kind of washed to where it looks like he's got, showing his muscle definition a little bit more, and it's not just a plain beige color or skin color. Excuse me. But again, with the paint with the green hair, they did a pretty nice job with that, so you don't see that really bleeding anywhere. Same thing with the eye. You see the white and the black. Very, very thin line with the black, also with the eyebrows. So everything's looking good as far as detail-wise. It does have an earring over here, and really not much else to it. So that, same as that. Then you have these 2 heads, which are exactly what we were looking at earlier, except for these ones have bandana. So again, you have just the kind of cringe look on his for his mouth. Again, very nice job with the eyes, with the green paint. Everything looks good. You can even see that there's a little bit of a lighter wash here, so it's not black all the way through. So just to kind of change it up. Well, this one doesn't have it. This one's all black, but again, you get the little screaming face there. So again, nice job with the eyes. Excuse me, I apologize. I've been sick all week, so that's why I haven't been doing videos. Then you'll notice over here for the left bicep, he's got another handkerchief or bandana, tied around that. So if you didn't like that, like I mentioned before, there's little ball joints and pegs all over this guy. So we'll get more into the articulation here in a bit, but you can pop that off. You can put this on. That way, if you wanted to not have that and just have 2 bare biceps. So he also comes with 3 sets of fists. Now, the first set that we're going to take a look at are the one that he actually comes equipped with in the package, which are just closed fists. And you'll notice that, they are also kind of this, light beige color, but they're kind of got a little bit of blast of a little tan. You can see there, and kind of in the palm. Hopefully that's showing up good. So it's just kind of like a little bit of a two-tone. You get it the same with this other set, which are just the open hands. Again, maybe this is showing up a little bit better. So you can see the lighter bits here at the end of the fingers, and then it gets a little bit darker here throughout the hand, also in the palm. So I think it just adds a little bit extra to the the skin tone. You can even see he's got a scar across the chest and stomach, as well as the face. You can see some nice paint details going on here. He's kind of got like his jacket pulled down to where he's wearing this long kind of green trench coat looking jacket, and then he just kind of pulled it down and tied it around his waist. So and you can see the sleeves back here. Now, these pieces, they do move, and I'll show you here in a little bit. You could take them off, but I think that it might look a little silly if you look under there. There is a little bit of green covering up the front leg parts of the joint, but you don't have one over here on the left thigh. You don't have one in the back, so it'll look a little bit silly to take all this off of him. So the first thing I wanted to get into are the swords. You can just pull this section off here. And you've got the 3 sheaths here, and these are just, kind of for looks. So they do come out to where if you wanted to have this attached to him, then have these swords. Obviously, you wouldn't have, these little things in here and then also have the swords in his hand. So that's where you can take those out. We'll go ahead and move that to the side. And then you have the 3 swords. So the first one, it's purple, it's got black, and then it's got you can kind of see that in the light, hopefully. If I can get this thing to focus. Come on. There we go. You can kind of see right there. So it's got another little bit of paint there. It's kind of gold looking, kind of ghost. Again, nice with the gold and the black wrapped around. It's pretty cool. Then the next sword, you got the black with that silver, a little bit of the blue. Again, you can kind of see the little blue there. Kind of looks like flames. And then you get the white one here, which is just black on top and then silver here at the bottom. Alright, so as far as articulation goes with this guy, you've got double ball joints in the neck. So you got a ball joint here, you got a ball joint here. So this head can move all over the place wherever you need to, up and down. Then you have the neck down here, which is also on a ball joint and can move around on its own and also rotate however you need to. So already 3 ball joints just in the neck to head area. Then as far as the chest goes, you can move, if I can get my fingers in there, you can move this around so you can see that this moves quite a bit. You can even get some turns in it, some ab crunch. Then you have the waist, which is on a ball joint, so this moves all the way around however you need to. It also, rotates however you need. Then with the arms, which are very interesting because you have the back and forth. So you can get quite a bit of movement there. Then this top section actually goes back and forth. That way, you can have the, I believe, the traps, so they can kind of be pulled out a little bit. Or if you wanted to put them in some crazy pose where the shoulders are high up, then it's not going to hinder that. So I think that's really cool, and back and forth. And then you can also go back and forth with the joint that's inside the bicep here, or the shoulder. So that goes back and forth. You also can rotate there. You can rotate here at the bicep. You can see that you have the double jointed elbows. Then you have the wrist where you can go back and forth. You can rotate however you need to. Same on the other end over here with the legs. Now this kind of moves around however you need to get them posed. But you can go to the leg, forward, back. It can go out however you need. You also have a thigh cut up there, so at the very top he's going to be able to rotate that leg. Then you have the knees, which are double jointed, so you can see how you can get those all the way back in there. And then you have the foot, or the boot, rotates, and then you have the foot where it is on a ball joint, and then you also have the toe breaker right here, so you can bend that back. So a ton of articulation with this guy. He's a little bit cheaper, so I mean you can see that whenever you get on the website. He doesn't cost anywhere near as much as a Play Arts or even a SH Figure Arts, and he does have all the articulation. It's just the plastic parts, you know, they can pop on and off. So there you go. And it kind of goes with him with his, you know, hands and his biceps and stuff like that. So just getting them kind of standing. Those swords. So that's not too bad. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. You can go over there and check out that website, see if there's anything that you like. They got some pretty good prices if there's anything that you might be interested in. And I'll talk to you guys later. So peace.